Hey everyone, it's Scott here from the fragrance channel, Scott Aromatico. Welcome. How's everybody doing? Is everybody doing okay? Hope you guys all had a fantastic weekend. I know I did, spending time with my friends and family, and it was me and my wife's 11-year anniversary, so we all had a really nice, relaxing weekend, and I'm welcome to get back at it and start doing some fragrance reviews. Well, I'm super excited because this one really means a lot to me for a variety of reasons. And so I'm super excited, guys, to be talking to you about a brand new release from Zaharoff, one of my favorite brands in the world, guys. And this is a 2021 release, and it is called The Siren. You guys intrigued? Sound good? You know it does. Stick with me on the other side of the break, and we'll talk about it real soon. Guys, like I said, my name is Scott. I am from the fragrance channel, Scott Aromatico. Welcome. Thank you so much for sticking with me. It really means the world, and I'm so glad to have each and every one of you. Well, here we go, guys. This is so exciting. I'm so happy. I'm so happy for everyone involved. I'm so happy for my buddy George. I'm happy for Andrea. I'm happy for Carlos. I'm happy for Justin. This is just so exciting, guys. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time, and I know they've been waiting more, and they've been so excited and ready to share their creations. Now, if you're just stopping by and you're new to the fragrance community, you're just passing by, again, welcome. Today we're talking about a fragrance from a niche house called The World of Zaharoff. Zaharoff was one of the first niche fragrances I ever bought. And I have Ross Carlos to thank for that, aka TLTG Reviews. It's because of Ross that I discovered this awesome fragrance house. Man, and I am so thankful to him. I owe him for this. I've been eagerly awaiting hearing all the talks, all the planning, talking to some of the content creators about what was happening, and now I'm super excited to have in my possession a fragrance that is created by a content creator, and her name is Andrea Charles. She goes by the name of Curly Sense on YouTube. You can find her on YouTube. She has a huge channel, so if you don't know about her and you're just passing by, please go to her channel right now immediately and subscribe. You'll thank me for it later, because her content is mesmerizing, it's entertaining, it's thoughtful, it's provoking, and it's just really good stuff, guys. And she's just an amazing human being from what I've known and what I can see and the feedback I get from others. So I am so thankful to be reviewing this fragrance. I know I'm driving you guys crazy, so without any further ado, let me show you the presentation. All right, guys, so my fragrance came in a box like this. It was very safe and secure. Mine came UPS. I'm not sure if they're all gonna be sent that way. And it was housed in this amazing box right here. And when I pulled it out, this is what was awaiting for me. Now guys, this is one of the things that checks off all the boxes for me when I get into niche fragrances, when I pay this kind of money. You can find this fragrance for $119 right now. Go to Zaharoff.com, and I'll put a link down below in the description so you guys can easily find it. And this is what was awaiting for me in that box. Look at that. Guys, tell me that's not amazing. Again, the Siren was made in collaboration with Andrea Charles, who is a fragrance YouTuber, and she teamed up with George Zaharoff and Zaharoff and came up with this fragrance. And George was the guide, but most of this was done by the content creators. You know, they've developed some good noses. They've been in the game for a little while, and so they kind of know what notes work together, and they were given free reign. They did it the right way. They weren't just handed a car with the keys and said, get into it. No, they built this fragrance from the ground up with the help of a master perfumer. And this is what we've gotten. They've worked with artisans and artists to make this stuff. And look at this. This is what I come to expect when I see Zaharoff. When you see a box like this and the attention to detail, you know, I know for me, when I go by a business and I see a sign that looks tattered and worn down, it's kind of an indication about how the rest of their business is going to be run. Not all the time. I know you can't judge a book by a cover, but a lot of times it is a good indicator of how that business or company is run. So anyways, look at this attention to detail. It's just amazing. Again, it is called The Siren, and I think it's inspired by the fact that Andrea is a very musical, talented person. She loves to sing, and also a very beautiful woman as well, if she doesn't mind me saying that. And so here is this fragrance inspired by those themes, and I believe that's to depict her awesome man who supports her and is always by her side. I'm sorry I don't know his name right now. I apologize for that. But the artwork on this is absolutely amazing. And so that excites me because I'm an artist. I love to draw. And right away, I was just taken aback by that. So it's just, to me, it's really cool. Let's see, on the bottom, you've got the address in case any of you care about that. And then nestled inside, housed nice and snug, is this juice. Look at that. Look how dark and rich and deep that is. Isn't that amazing? All right, so I know, Scott, come on, let's get to it. So not only did when I open that box, I just want to show you one last thing. Here's a picture of all 3 of the creations that are coming out by all the content creators, and I'll do a review for each individual one. But right now I'm reviewing this one. And on the back, Andrea was so kind to sign it to me, a personal message there, and you've got the notes to her fragrance right there as well. So I just love that attention to detail. And again, here's the bottle. Look at that juice, guys. And I already know how this smells. And if I'm keeping you waiting and keeping you guessing and I'm driving you crazy, let me just go ahead and ease your tensions. You can be rest assured, guys, this fragrance is fantastic. It is amazing. But before I get into that, let me tell you a little bit about the fragrance, what's in the notes, what's on the top, what's on the mid, and what's on the dry down, okay? So on the top, you've got coriander, you've got cardamom, ginger, and almond, and in the heart, you've got leather, dark chocolate, coffee, and moss. And then in the base, you've got something called Loranax, patchouli, cognac, bourbon, vetiver. All right? Now, I must confess, I don't know what Loranax is. If you guys do know, let me know down in the comments and I can look it up after I make this video. But let's go ahead and spray this now. Now, let me tell you something. Well, let me go ahead and spray it. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Yeah. I don't even have to put my nose to it. It's so amazing. Listen, okay, let me tell you a story before I tell you what this smells like. It's really good, guys. I'm almost tearing up because it's so good and I'm so proud of Andrea. Guys, let me tell you something. I was talking to somebody and I know, you know, in the fragrance community and other communities, the word masterpiece gets thrown around way too much. That's what's been told to me, and I understand that, and I know where that person's coming from, and I know where others are coming from that hate that word. But guys, listen, you know, masterpiece doesn't mean just one. Masterpiece doesn't mean just a couple. If you ever go to the Louvre is filled with nothing but masterpieces. That's why they're in there. There's over 35,000 paintings, and each one of those is a masterpiece. So there are room for a lot of masterpieces, okay? It doesn't mean that's just 1 or 2 fragrances or 1 or 2 paintings or 1 or 2 sculptures. There is room for a lot of masterpieces, all right? So, guys, to me, okay, if you think this word is bantered around too much, I'm sorry, I apologize, but to me, for Scott Macedo or Scott Aromatico, for me, Scott Aromatico, this is a masterpiece because it speaks to me, because of the art, because of how this smells, because of the ingredients, because of the love and time that was put behind it, guys. It is so amazing. You know, when I first smelled this fragrance, this is what came to mind. It has so much body. And what do we think of when we think of body? We think of a siren. A siren is a beautiful woman who tempts you with her songs and tempts you with her beauty, and she has a beautiful body. Well, this fragrance has nothing but a beautiful body. It is so full and has so much depth. What else do we think of when we think of depth? We think of the ocean, we think of the deep sea. This reminds me of that because of the depth of this fragrance. And also, it also reminds me of the siren because of the notes that are in this, the musical notes. There are, just like musical notes, there are notes in here, and they all work together in chorus to create a symphony that smells so amazing. And a siren sings with her beautiful song. She creates beautiful music to lure the weary traveler into her arms, and you know, the rest is history. Guys, this does all of that. It is so amazing. I get right away the booziness from this fragrance. It is just so amazing, and I am 100% attracted to gourmandish fragrances. Is this 100% completely gourmandish? No, but there are a lot of qualities to this that are so gourmandish. It is warming. There's a little bit of a leathery vibe in this as well. And their woody nuances are there, but the gourmandish qualities of this really, really scream out to me. The booziness, the cardamom, the slight ginger that I smell that just is coming through now. There's dark chocolate in this, there's oak moss in this, the patchouli, which gives it a nice earthy, sweet, subtleness. I really, really love it. The main notes that I pick up are the coffee, the dark chocolate, and the booziness, a little bit of the ginger and the cardamom. That's what I pick up the most, and man, does this fragrance speak to me. It is so, so delicious. I sprayed this on the other day. I got easily over 8 hours, guys, and of course I'm an oversprayer anyway, so you have to be careful with this fragrance because you're gonna fill up the car and choke people out. You're gonna fill up the room and people are gonna be like, whoa. So you don't need to overdo it with this fragrance, but man, trust me when I tell you that this is beautiful. Andrea, job well done, because I know that you are, for lack of a better word, the creative director. You had free reign over this as far as the artwork goes, as far as creating this fragrance. I know George just turned the reins over to you and you guys did your own thing. So kudos to you. This is amazing. This is a masterpiece to me. This is a 10 out of 10. I will be wearing the hell out of this fragrance. I feel like this fragrance is gonna work better in the colder weathers like fall and winter. Maybe not so much the heat, but if you're inside in an office situation where they're turning up the air conditioning, by all means, spray away on this one. But guys, it is just really that good. I don't know what else to tell you. I'm not lying. Just another home run. Just absolutely amazing. I know that this one was created by Gino Percantino and in relation with Andrea. So it's amazing. Andrea, if you're watching, good job. George, thank you for turning over the reins to these guys. This makes me now so excited because of how blown away I am by this fragrance to try all the other ones. And I am super excited to do a review coming up soon on the Rosé fragrance, the Signature Rosé. Guys, I can't wait to talk about that one and share my feelings. But guys, this is amazing. All in all, it's a sexy date night fragrance. It's very playful, it's very fun, it's very flirty, it's seductive, but it's also so rich and so dark and so mysterious. And to me, you can wear this, go into a special occasion. You can wear this cozying up with a loved one, and those are the occasions I would wear it in. You're going to get good performance out of it. I feel like this is a cooler weather scent. So those are my thoughts, guys. I absolutely love it. 10 out of 10 for me, masterpiece, another home run by Zaharoff, and well done, Andrea. I'm very proud of you. So guys, check it out, $119. I'll put the link down below where you can find this. It's a hit for me. So guys, thank you so much for sticking with me. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Are you excited to try this one? What are some of the other Zaharoff fragrances you've gotten your nose on? Tell me some of your 10 out of 10 fragrances. I'd love to hear from you guys. All right, guys, remember to always be yourself as long as yourself smells good, and I'll see you guys next time. Ciao.